Field by field, acre by acre, the rich black soil of the southeast is vanishing, paved over by yards of concrete, steel, and progress. Disappearing underneath it all is a cotton industry once the backbone of Fort Bend County.
We lose a few hundred acres each year to the urbanization development. As Houston becomes greater in size, they have to increase and move out further west.
Reynolds managed the Beasley Farmers Cotton Gin for the past 9 years. During that time, his number of customers was cut in half, not because of competition from other gins, but competition from developers. Subdivisions are springing up in every direction, making use of the easily developed farmland. The proximity to the state's largest city makes Fort Bend County an attractive commute for residents seeking a more rural setting, even though the county was recently reclassified to an urban status. In some cases, farmers, many of which lease their plots, don't know from one year to the next how much land they will have to grow a crop.
A lot of the landowners can't pass up the opportunity to sell their land for a lot more money than what they can get out of it from farming, from agriculture, even if they have extremely good crops for what they can sell it for development. There's just no comparison.
Land that was once $100 an acre is now worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars an acre. Friend expects the urbanization to completely shut him down in the end, but he hopes the inevitable won't happen until retirement comes knocking. Needville has seen a strip mall spring up where a grain warehouse once sat. The local cotton gin has recently shut down, retooling as a concrete plant, turning out culverts instead of bales. The shifting trend has become apparent to lifelong Needville resident and insurance agent Kay Banker.
With the loss in business on the crop insurance side, we definitely see an increase on the homeowner side, and the autos. So for us, business-wise, it's okay, but you can definitely see a trend shifting into the other lines of business.
The shift is bittersweet for county natives like Banker, friend, and landowner Walter Ross Werla. On one hand, it's heartbreaking to see the land turn to stone, but on the other, it's an opportunity that few can afford to pass up.
No question about it, we're going to be one of the largest counties in the state eventually, and it's just a matter of time until more and more subdivisions spring up.
The forecast is grim for the local cotton industry. Predictions are that in 10 years or less, the crop once termed as white gold will be history, local lore, something only reminiscent at local coffee shops. Area grain crops and the ranching industry altogether could suffer the same fate as more people trade the city for the suburbs and development dollars for ag profits. The thought alone sparks some level of concern as more and more land is taken out of production. The U.S. already depends on foreign sources for the majority of its energy, and it leads many to wonder if the country's food supply may follow suit.
It'd be a mistake for the family farm and the consumer in general. We have the best quality food and fiber system available, the lowest cost and the greatest quality. If we start depending on others for that, we're not going to have any control and say over what that quality is.
For Voices of Agriculture, Matt Felder, Fort Bend County.